Hey everyone, and welcome to part 4 of the Devil May Cry playthrough. We're leaving the castle behind, but not permanently. We will be going back there later. But now we're heading outside.
Ooh, a new world to explore.
A whole new world with a brand new attitude. Pokemon Johto.
Access denied. You're not coming back into this castle
Not
anymore.
until much later. We won't be going back there until near the end of the game. Now these powers around here, if you use air hike at this right moment, or wall jump, to get on top of them, you'll get a bunch of red orbs.
On every single one of these.
Yeah. There's a bunch on each of them. And
What the hell? You were standing in the air for a good few seconds.
And there we are. Kleptomanias unite. Go behind that statue.
A devil star, what's that?
That restores your devil trigger.
Okay.
By about 5 runs, I believe. Mm-hmm. But if you're doing well at the combat, you won't need to use it.
Have you ever tried doing a run without using devil trigger once?
That's no fun.
Have you not at least tried it?
Not really, because the devil trigger is one of my favorite things to use.
Hunters! Is that what they're called? Hunters?
No. They're actually called blades, but you can kind of see the resemblance to hunters from Resident Evil. Now these guys they like to go underground and try and hit you from there. And they have charge attacks as well.
Now you're going to use the grenade launcher this time. So when you're in Devil Trigger, does that also increase the firepower of your guns as well?
Yeah, exponentially when it comes to the grenade launcher.
What do you mean by that?
It does so much damage. Not so much on hard and Dante Must Die mode, because the enemies take a lot more health to go down. They didn't last long.
So what was it? So if you didn't have that, what would be if you didn't have those high powers, what would the general strategy be against those creatures?
You basically want to use the stinger to knock them off their ass and try and slash them when they're down. Because when they're running around and stuff, they'll like try and catch you off guard, and they like to jump and slash at you, kind of like the hunters again in Resident Evil.
So the yellow orbs, they bring you back. Is that your continues?
Yeah, if you die and use it, you respawn in the room before you went in there.
Right. Okay.
And if you run it, game over. Yeah. We commit vandalism here to get our next blue orb frag.
You could have just pushed the gravestone.
Well, this isn't Resident Evil. We don't waste time with pushing things. We smash everything that's in our way. Because we're Dante and we have a big ass sword.
Candles lit into a hole. I wonder if this is a trap.
Not quite. Jump up here to find an item.
Blue fire?
This is your holy water. This is essentially your screen nuke. Use it and you deal massive damage to every
So
enemy.
we've got to rely on the religion to help you with the screen nuke.
Kind of like Castlevania. What was it? They changed the names of the weapons in the original.
Because there was a religious censorship.
Yeah. Head over here and you'll get another devil star. Now we have a platforming puzzle.
Oh, goody.
With this game's rather stellar platforming controls, as we've seen with the bridge. Yeah.
So what do you have to do? Just skip from one side of the platform to the other?
Yeah. There are a bunch of platforms that we'll have to go up, and over here we'll get a yellow orb. That's your continues again. So now we're heading back to the middle area over here, and there's a switch there. Activate that, and all the platforms come into play.
Okay.
That's the combo I always use to ensure that it activates without me having to attack it again.
What's the longest combo you can do with that sword?
I would say the 5-hit combo with you tap triangle twice, then you have a pause, then it's the 4-hit combo, and then you press triangle at the end of that, where Dante will spin the sword twice.
I hope you get this on your first try and not fall all the way down.
I hope so.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that if you fall down here it's an instant death?
No, you will have to go all the way back up though, which is annoying.
Can you imagine that if they allowed you to take fall damage?
Don't even go there. My
name is Ifrit.
These are the gauntlets.
Gauntlets of Ifrit.
And like with every weapon in the game, we have to apparently suffer before we're allowed to use it. Ah! Nope, we're not quite dead. But apparently we're going through quite some agony here.
Why doesn't that dissolve his body? I don't know, but
he's not half human, half devil, remember.
He's a fire god.
Ifrit. These give you incredible physical strength and they deal fire damage. Fuck Saitama. Dante is the true one-punch man. Now, with the Ifrit gauntlets, you can charge up every attack in the combo. The only problem with that is that it leaves you wide open. And that jump attack you just saw him try and use there, he just did it on me there.
Now, you're saying that Dante's the ultimate puncher, then out of nowhere, then out of nowhere comes Captain Falcon. Falcon punches your arse.
I would love to see that. Saitama, Dante, and Captain Falcon all fight each other.
Like Dante does his full power on that, and then it does nothing to Falcon, and then just retaliates for a punch. He goes flying.
Now, what I'm showing off here is the only other way to switch weapons without going into the inventory. You press R3, which is the right analog stick, in place, and you'll switch between Alistair and Ifrit.
Okay.
The only way to switch firearms is to go into the inventory, and it seems like we got Thunderstorm heading our way. Can't we ever have good weather?
Well, if it was Scottish, we would be used to the rain. And what the hell is this?
This is Griffon, another of Mundus's followers. And yes, he's a boss.
Don't tell me I have to fight him 3 times like the last time.
Yes.
The last guy.
Yeah. That's one of the only few problems this game has, that you have to fight the same bosses.
Wait a minute, is that multiple heads on that bird?
I think it's only one. It's just the mouth that looks kind of weird.
No, to me it looked like the top heads of the birds all stitched together.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure, but basically he likes to play around with lasers, so once he fires those at the ground, they'll spawn a little arc around them, and you'll want to jump over them to make sure you don't get hit. And he also likes to fire lightning right below him if you're beneath him. Sometimes he will charge directly at you. And the hitboxes on him are quite wonky, as you can see there. Those platforms there, you can jump on those to get yourself some extra height if you need it.
Right, okay.
And if you need to build up your devil trigger, again, use Ebony and Ivory, because it will help. It really helps you build it up quickly. That right there, that's him charging at you, trying to hit you directly.
Are you going to get this boss with no hits?
No, I already took a couple hits, actually. And again, the hitbox is really wonky on him, as we're seeing here.
Okay.
Look how quickly my devil trigger's coming back with Ebony and Ivory here.
Nice. Well, like you did say, it was pretty abusable in this game.
In this game. Like, it would be nerfed later on in other games. That lightning can and will hit you, by the way, when he's flying away, so watch for that.
More like he's zapping away because he gives up.
Yeah. And that's our devil trigger fully recharged again. And now, we switch back to Ifrit and open a new path. Funny thing, on New Game Plus run-throughs, you can actually skip this area entirely. Because you already have Ifrit, and you can just run right there and hit it and
skip the boss
entirely, which is really helpful and hard, and Dante must die. Jump up here for a holy wall.
How are you supposed to get up there without the camera screwing you off like that?
Yeah, that's a problem. Go up here for a green orb. I just grab it to get the extra orbs. If your health is full when you pick up a green orb, it'll go straight to your red orbs instead.
Okay.
And of course we're blocked off again. And now we're getting introduced into another new enemy. The stronger version of the marionettes.
How many variations of this puppets are there?
2.
That's the leader, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the stronger one.
So you have to take him out first?
No, he doesn't lead them all. He's just a stronger marionette. They're called fetishes.
Okay.
And as we see here, the gauntlets also give your bullets fire damage.
Nice.
Again, I love Ifrit.
But from what I see, there's a little bit of a delay for that punch, though.
Yeah.
It's usually wide open.
Yeah. It's even more so if you charge it. You have to kind of like know ahead of time that you're not going to get hit by anything.
Okay.
But again, it's all about raw damage power compared to the combo output. Ow. You dare attack me? I'll kill you. There's another green orb. Because my style ranks pretty high. What are you calling dull, game? I'm not dull.
No, but I've seen you're kicking their arses.
Yep. No.
Apart from that, you get
sometimes they'll throw their weapons at you.
And for that you get -5 points.
And the hitboxes can be... Ow.
And -20.
You die! Yeah, and that's the increased running speed when you're in Devil Trigger with Alistair.
In the middle of the battle.
I wasn't close enough to get some of my Devil Trigger back, though.
Well, you have to be really close
to
the
like
to
that
to
there.
work.
You just saw my Devil Trigger coming back there. And again, Air Raid makes these guys a complete joke.
Where's the middle finger?
If only. No, we're not playing the reboot where everything has to be needlessly edgy. Now, where I stand on the reboot, it's a good game, gameplay wise, but the story sucks. Like,
and characters, from what I heard, suck as well.
At best, it's a pretty good action game. At worst, it's an absolutely terrible Devil May Cry game. If you're gonna play any version of, as many people like to call it, the Dante's game, because of the name they give him, Dante, as in don't ever do that again. You see at the top left there, like you could actually see the limit of the background.
Wow.
If you're gonna play any version of the reboot, play the PS4 or Xbox One versions, because they have quite a few fixes that were necessary, and the hitbox on that attack can be really wonky.
What about in terms of? I'm guessing because traditional will have all the DLC included.
Yeah, like you get Devil May Cry 1 outfit for Dante, and you also get the Devil May Cry 3 outfit for him. All the DLC costumes for him, essentially. Same with Virgil.
Okay.
Who has his Devil May Cry 3 outfit.
Right, okay.
And now there's another sealed door in this area, but all we need to do here is pay the orbs. I have enough, but I'm just getting grinding. A couple more. Not exactly grinding, I'm just getting a few, because I don't spend very long here. I just kill a few more, then I leave.
Afterwards you're like, I just want to see my numbers go up because I'm grinding.
Points. Like, come on, don't you love it when the numbers go up?
It depends on what you want. See, 200 red orbs. Okay.
Yeah.
We've got plenty.
Yeah, if you spend all of them all at once, it's very possible to lock yourself in there until you need to grind more. That's why there's an infinite stream of enemies here.
Okay.
We're heading out into the mist. Oh, 1999 red orbs. We got B rank again.
Save number 9?
Yeah, I save at the end of every mission.
Mission
Canyon
10.
of Mist. Come out the Labyrinth Canyon alive. Here we are buying some more skills for the...
So what kind of skills can you get for the Ifrit?
Fireballs from the fist. Spoiler warning, I don't ever use the meteor because I couldn't remember what the right commands to use it were. But the Kick 13 I just bought is essentially the charge attack. If you're in Devil Trigger, when you use Kick 13, you add quite a few more hits onto it. So it hits multiple times. It's actually one of the best attacks for using the Frost. And the Ifrit is the best weapon to use on the Frost. Because they're ice type and this is a fire.
Now this music piece that's playing right here, I recognise it from...
Resident Evil 5?
No, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because it was Trish's theme.
The start of it where it goes... That plays at the start of the boss fight against Purple Caramel in Resident Evil 5 too.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's just something I noticed. And that's the Kick 13 right there, the charge I did. Now,
I like how the fire attack's stuck in midair as you take time to read what's on the gravestone. It's like you controlled time.
I'll deal with you later. Now, what we need to do here, see this light? It shows you the right way to go. But the thing is, it likes to get fucking stuck inside the enemies. That's why I was clearing them out first.
So you have to defeat them to get them out?
Yeah. And once... Ow. And once the light heads into one of the left or right paths, follow it into that path in order to go the right way. If you go the wrong way, or if you somehow manage to go backwards through the entryway you just went, you have to go through the entire area again.
Right, okay. Oh, it's a scythe
variation. I don't have any Devil Trigger to lay waste to them with.
So you're just going to bring out the grenade launcher?
Yep, because I'm not having any of this fish.
One shot kill?
If they don't block it. Because they do have a tendency of like trying to stop your attacks with the scythe. I've just barely avoided that there. Because that scythe will hit you when it's flying down if you're in its path.
Look at me, I can run faster.
Wait for me, light.
Imagine that, it disappeared went off you and then it went so far you can get it, it was game over.
Yeah, and I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but that was really close. More hunters.
What are their official names though?
Blades.
Blades, sorry.
Yeah, they're more of Mundus's servants.
Right.
The Frosts are essentially ice versions of them, but they are much, much stronger.
And let me guess, because it's ice variants, you can't, if you touch them, you freeze in contact.
No, but they do have a very annoying ability to regenerate, and they do get their health back if they pull that off. They're one of those enemies, but they don't show up near the end until near the end of the game. But on higher difficulties, you'll be seeing them much, much earlier. Like, remember the sewers where we were earlier? On hard or Dante Must Die mode, at least one Frost will show up at one point there.
Can you imagine Dante having to go up against the likes of the Hunters? That'd be a piece of cake for him.
Yeah.
Like, say Chris and Jill are having a hard time with just one Hunter, and Dante comes out of nowhere and just destroys it in 1 second.
And you see Jill and Chris just hiding around the corner, like, what do we do? And Jill's like, nothing.
Wait a minute, the spider guy again?
No, that's not Phantom. These are the rock versions.
Right, okay.
Which you can actually kill pretty easily with a grenade gun. There are 2 of them here, and you need to kill both of them in order to proceed. Yeah. Oh, shut up. I'd like to see you do better. There are 2 of the Kai-Co-ops, as they're called, in this area. You have to defeat both of them in order to get access into the next area. And there's a holy water in the corner here, so grab it if you need it.
Is there a limit cap to all the items you can carry?
When you're when you're buying them from the shop, there's a limit. When you pick them up in the game, I believe there's no limit. Which is why if you want an easy time through Dante Must Die mode, the only way to essentially do so without tearing your fucking hair out is to continually do speed runs through the game on a normal save file once you've beaten the game and grind the untouchable items over and over and over again. It's a long, tedious process, but believe me, you'll be thanking me when that shiny trophy shows up for beating Dante Must Die, because it is incredibly difficult. I had to grind about 15 untouchables, and I used them all up by the end of Dante Must Die. Yeah. And now, on to the next mission. Offer the chalice and open up the path. Now we have another secret mission coming up. Take one guess as to how you get access to it.
Go back the way you just came in.
Yes. And now we have the level 2 version of the Stinger, which goes farther.
Why do games do that? Can they not just put the mission as soon as you start?
No, what was it like? Now, what you need to do here is enemy jump off of these send scissors to grab the blue orb fragment that's very high up.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's the fastest I've ever completed this secret mission.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting...
That wasn't even 2 minutes.
It wasn't even 5 seconds. I wasn't expecting to pull it off that quickly. Now, I'm getting rid of this annoying asshole because there are some collectibles here. There is a blue orb fragment in this area.
Is this the fiery one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the Death Scythe.
Aye, with the cow skull.
Yeah, the one we fought earlier had the scissors, but this one has a scythe. And those little marks you're seeing on the ground, if you step on those, it'll launch you high into the air, and then he will proceed to fly up towards you and smack you down with the scythe. Go up here for a Devil Star. Now what you're really supposed to do there is defeat him, then wait for a platform to take you up there that you can get access to. But because I've double jumped, I was able to reach it easily.
Wait, did you just get hit by his scythe as a last ditch move?
No, when he drops it when he dies, and it hit me. And if you have low health, that will kill you. Very low health, like if you only had like 1 hit left before he died, that would kill you.
Have you had that happen to you before? We went through all of that, and then
on Dante Must Die mode,
only to get hit by that just as you finished defeating him.
Head over here for a blue orb fragment. And with that, we have another full blue orb. Yay!
It's that face graphic again.
You're easily amused. Now, I don't know why, but in other playthroughs, I had incredible amounts of trouble just jumping out of the ledge there. I had to jump from the side and back out through the broken glass in order to get out of that area. I don't know why. Now, here I am trying...
What's that?
That's a red orb. Here I am trying to remember exactly which part I need to go through next.
There's an inscription. Those without this blah 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 blah.
Are not worthy of the chalice. Whatever. Blah blah blah.
You know, for someone that likes to read the files, you love to skip these ones.
This is all action. We don't have time for that fish. We'll see the files in Resident Evil 0 though, because I actually give you enough time to read those. Now there's another blue orb fragment in this area. How do you get it? Ow. That wasn't fair.
Get smacked in the head.
I wasn't even through the doorway. Lots of blades here. You have to defeat them all for the blue orb fragment to appear in the middle of the room.
Right, okay.
But this is like one of the easiest areas in the game to get a stylish ranking. It's essentially just go it down on them. I'm choosing you!
Going full Palpatine now?
Yeah. I love the air raid, because it keeps you in the air and away from the ground threats. These guys do have an ability to actually fire their claws at you from a distance though. Like, as projectiles. And we'll be seeing them in another annoying part later. So now we just jump up here.
Get some more money.
Money! Or more blood. I think the red orbs are actually crystallized blood.
The sin of...
Sign of chastity.
Which is a glorified blue brain. Does this increase your intelligence?
No. We don't need to be smarter. We already did Portal 2. And again, the air raid is very helpful for building up your combo meter.
Now, you said that the stylish ranking, they do increase it. What's the max they got up to in future games?
Smoking 6 style in Devil May Cry 4.
Which is what, 6 S's?
Yeah, 3 S's.
Triple S, okay.
Yeah, and if you're going for the Platinum for Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, you need to defeat all the bosses with that style ranking.
That must be a bitch to do.
Especially against Dante, number 2, that you fight halfway through the game in Devil May Cry 4. One of the trophies, yeah, there's a bonus mode called the Bloody Palace, which is introduced in 2, where it's essentially just a gauntlet of enemies. One of the trophies in Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, you have to defeat Dante at the top of the Bloody Palace without taking any damage. It's one of those trophies that you pretty much have to cheese in order to get, because it's that stupid hard, and there's
or
no...
play the game for hours and hours and hours till you mastered it.
Because you have to spend at least about an hour or so, or 2 hours, getting to the top of the Bloody Palace in Devil May Cry 4. And there's no floor select either, which is a really dumb design choice.
So you've got the chalice, I guess, key item.
Yeah.
And this is round 2, isn't it?
Yeah, with Nero, Angelo. Sensing a pattern with all these bosses.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
And he still doesn't talk?
Nope. He's still got Soul Edge. Or the not Soul Edge.
Or maybe if this is in the past of demonology and all that, it was in the past, in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
History. Now he starts using different fist attacks where he'll try and charge at you. He also gets remember the stinger that we have, the charge attack? He now starts using it as well.
Oh, okay.
That's a different attack altogether that he was using.
So that's the best strategy. Wait till he charges and then get him from behind.
Yeah. Sometimes he gains hyper armor on some of his attacks where he will keep... There it is. That's the stinger right there.
Right.
It's best to jump over that if he tries to use it.
Does he leave himself open, or is he got tons of invincibility frames?
Yeah, he starts blocking after a while, but if you're in Devil Trigger, you can exploit hitting him over and over again. I pulled it off there, but it's not very easy to do, where you can clash with his sword and catch him off guard.
Okay.
And here he is trying to cobble me.
Nice.
But nope, I'm not having any of that fish.
Can you delay their attacks by when you're spamming the pistols?
No, the pistols just do a good amount of damage, but they don't actually stop them. I think I got that without taking hits.
Nice. Is that him deep now?
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Remember, rule of 3.
So every boss we meet, you have to fight them 3 times.
Most of them, all the main ones, yeah. We have to fight Phantom 3 times. We'll be fighting Neil Angel 3 times. We'll be fighting Griffon 3 times, and there's another boss later we'll be fighting 3 times as well.
Oh,
it's one of those games.
Sake. It's like one of those Mario games where you do you fight the boss and then you fight them over and over again. And you're like, for fuck's sake, just fucking die already.
Yeah, again, as a...
No, I don't want to use the chalice. I want to stare at it.
No, the yes or no option is just there so you can, if you're not ready to use it, yeah, you can just go back and see if there's anything you're missing.
Like, you're still trying to collect that red orb?
Yeah, you have to jump. You have to go to the side there, otherwise Dante will do the automatic jump to the next platform part. And that's it. 6 minutes.
With an S rank.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
bad.
You won't be seeing very many of those on higher difficulties. As we save our progress and head off into what lies beyond the castle, we'll see you in the next part, folks.